Welcome back to the 415 podcast with your hosts, Miss B and Keita. What up? What up? What up?
What's poppin', son?
I don't know. You tell me.
Child, I'm tired.
You. I call myself trying to take a road trip. Yeah, tired. Try to sleep late.
Let me tell you something. I ain't wake up to 12 o'clock today again.
Like last weekend.
Yep.
Oh snap! I was up about 9:45. I was trying to get up to go to early service. I got up at 6:30. I was like, okay, I got an hour. The hour came. I was like, I got up. I said a prayer. I was like, okay, God, I'm tired. I'm gonna watch online today, and it's Pentecost Sunday.
I'm done. Like,
Word.
Like I really think I'm gonna get in here after we done. Probably run to the store right quick to get something to drink and lay down on this couch. Like I'm gonna slow cook that chicken first. That way I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Yep.
Okay. So what happened this week in Hot Topics? I don't think much went on.
No, Trump doing whatever he doing. Anyway.
Right.
Doing dumb shit.
Like
as always.
This is last year?
Yep. 2020 is when they start the elections again.
So wait, is he finishing like this?
He'll be president until 2020.
Like January or the end of 2020, and then the new person starts
2021. Usually January 15th, around that time, during Martin Luther King's birthday.
Of 2020, he getting out.
Let's pray.
Yes.
Because him and his administration is full of shit.
Right. Oh my goodness. But do you see that was it Red Table Talk with Sierra?
Oh yeah. I liked it. I mean,
I did too.
A lot of people, saying, oh, they thought that she was gonna say something about Future.
Right, I did.
Or she was gonna bring up Future, something like that. And I'm like, it's her life. What you want her to do?
Yeah.
She don't want, like, people. Listen. Matter of fact, let's just save that before. Let's save that topic. Let's say Sierra for the segue. How about that? We're gonna do that one because that goes right into that.
Okay. All right. I really want to talk about that one.
No, we're gonna talk about it, but we're gonna segue into that because that goes into
the topic of the
what
day.
we're talking about.
What are we talking about?
Y'all complaining ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, people. There's a difference between venting and complaining. That's what we're gonna be talking about today.
The Rafters.
I haven't been following it, so I don't really know what's going on.
I just know it's 3-1 right now, I think.
Oh, what did they got to do? 7?
Raptors winning a series.
What's it, the 1st to 7 or something like that? Is it the 1st to 7?
No, the 1st to 4.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
As I told you, I'll be following.
It's 7 games, but the 1st to 4 gets the wins the shit. I'm about to say wins the World Series, child.
You did say series. I was like, what's she talking about? It's the final.
I sound like somebody who don't know nothing about basketball. Or
that's why I didn't say nothing because I said I haven't been following. Now, if this was football, I have something to say.
I mean, I haven't followed either. I just see I just know what I see on
social media. Yeah,
that thing right there.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe it has a lot to do with what do you call it? Drake and his antics.
Child.
Oh man.
Drake, whatever, child. Drake ain't anyway.
Yeah. The other part, I know what happened. That thing with Beyonce and Jay-Z. But you know how it is. Like, people will take anything out of proportion and not get the full story. Like, when you look at that playback, you like, oh, she really is in her space, but you don't know the story. Beyonce could have just been like, just rocking and stuff.
But no, okay. Listen to me very well, right? Me, I do shit like that. What she did at the goddamn, what she did at on the sideline. That whole like, oh God, like get out my space, like, and then that whole that little shoulder check she did. That small.
Well, no, because she moved over in her seat.
That tiny small. That's some shit I do. Like when you get on my nerve, like get the fuck away from me, shit. Like leave me alone.
But like for the Beehive to go ham on that woman's page, she's like, was she part owner of the page or the wife?
Her husband.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
Yeah.
She said something about she was asking them like what they wanted to drink. Beyonce wanted a water and Jay-Z wanted some alcohol, whatever. But I'm like, when I seen it, I was like, ooh. But I was like, I'm not gonna tweet out nothing because I don't have the full story. Like, people are so quick to jump the gun. I've done it before. I've been at fault, whatever, where I just take a story and be like, oh, snap. And then they come out later like, that wasn't true. Oops.
Right.
My bad. But people be getting sued off of that.
Right. So, I mean, it's just... And then speaking of Warriors and Raptors, another thing that happened at that game, one of the players, you know how if you're playing on the sideline, I mean, if you're sitting on the sideline or you're sitting on the end zone or the whatever you want to call it, when it comes to basketball, there's a 99.9% chance that you're going to get hit.
Yeah.
Because the players are going to come in at full force. They can't stop themselves, and they possibly you're going to be hit, right?
That's like the cameraman on the field in NFL game.
Right. So one of the basketball players ran off the sideline.
Yep.
Ran into one of the part owners.
Yep. What's his name? Mark Steven?
Yeah, Mark. No, not who?
Is it Mark Steve? Mark Steven?
He hit. It wasn't intentional. He hit him, and he went flying. He went flying over him or whatever. So the dude, the part owner, he shoves him and was like,
Mark Stevens.
He shoved him and like was cursing at him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing they did was tell him he can't come to the stadium no more for the series, or he was suspended or some shit like that. I'm like, that wasn't enough.
Man, for the finals, okay? Get the series out of here.
Fine, whatever. I'm not a basketball fan. So anyway.
Well, you the one that brought up the story. Now you ain't. Oh Lord, now she ain't a basketball fan, but she want to bring it up.
I'm not a basketball fan. It's not like my first sport to be like, oh snap. So you see how come September, if I decide to watch, come September, then that's gonna be all she wrote.
He was fined $500,000 though.
That ain't shit to him.
I mean, he's a minority owner. He's not like so.
It's like $20 to that man.
I don't know. If he were a major owner, then fine. Minority, you got a few shares.
Well,
but hey, he did. Didn't he come back and say, I apologize for my actions and all that type of stuff. I shouldn't have did all that. Of course,
you apologize because guess what? You wasn't feeling like that. Just like that video when that lady called that man the N-word. He said, it's above me now. I can't. I'm sorry. It's above. You could go stay at the Best Western. You wasn't feeling bad when you called me that on the phone.
Okay, so I seen a meme and I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Me is above me and what? Yeah,
So you haven't seen the video?
I have not. When I tell you I have not been on social media this week, I have been like off. So
the video is of this guy. He works at a hotel. So I'm guessing it was, a white lady. She called the hotel, black man pick up. Not sure of the conversation that happened between them, but she ended up calling him a nigger. So she was like, please, sir, I need to stay at this hotel. My daughter stay here. And he was like, I'm sorry, but it's above me now. You can't stay here. And she was like, please, sir, my grandmother just died. And she was like, I'm so sorry. He was like, but you wasn't sorry when you called me that on the phone. And he was like, in the temperature of the country right now, that was very rude. So I'm sorry you can't stay here. It's above me now, but you can go stay at the Best Western. So everybody been talking about how he handled it. And I really believe that it came out that he ended up apologizing. And I don't know why. Because he didn't curse her out. He didn't call her no names like any other hotel. If he was white and it was vice versa, they would have called him a nigger. They would have did everything possible to get him.
It wasn't just that. It was an effing.
Yeah. So they would have did everything possible to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Called the police on him and everything. He ain't do none of that. He was like, it's above me now. There's nothing I can do. Go stay at the Best Western. They got rooms for you.
Is that the Holiday Inn Express? Yeah, I ain't hearing nothing. All I know is I was seeing all these memes. I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about. But okay.
I've been using that all day at work. Oh, my supervisor be like, Marquita, I need you. It's above me now. I can't do nothing. It's above me now. I sent her a meme the other day and it said, hey, is it possible that you can come in on this day? And the other person was like, well, I already bought these plane tickets, so it's above me now. I can't do that for you.
Oh, I did see that, but I didn't get it. I was like, what? I have not been on social media, and I think that was a good thing for me. I needed a break from everything. I wasn't really responding. Whoever was texting me this week, my bad. I wasn't responding. I was just in my own little zone. Sometimes you need that. You need to unplug.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I was going through stuff. I just felt to unplug.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I ain't got no problem. But yeah, so yeah, what's this topic, yo? This is what's up, man. Episode 58.
Oh, and one more thing. Big up to Pharrell Williams. So he's holding auditions in Virginia.
Mhm.
He has a new TV project and looking to cast local singers and musicians with backgrounds in a variety of music genres, including blues, jazz, country, pop, soul, opera, and R&B. So
Opera.
big ups to Pharrell for putting his people on shine, shouty.
You going back? You gonna go audition?
Hell no, the hell no. I'm done. No.
You die? What?
Girl, nothing.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, Pharrell. All this time, I didn't even. There's a new show out called Songland on NBC. John Legend was up there. Undiscovered songwriters pitched their original creations to superstar recording artists and a panel of chart-topping music producers in hopes of creating the artist's next mega hit. Esther Dean was up there. So yeah, I didn't even know Esther Dean was still out there. I thought she was just like one hit wonder and bye. But she wrote freaking Rihanna's Rude Boy. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I was like, for real? Come on, Rude Boy, boy. Yep. I was like, whoa.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I was like, that's what's. Yeah. So you got will.i.am, John Legend up there, Jonas Brothers, Macklemore, and a bunch of people on NBC, yo.
That's what's
that
up.
was a pretty cool show. It's like people from all over. Yeah. But yeah, into this topic, yo. Episode 58. The world of complainers.
There should be some complaining up, I tell you.
Oh, like what they said about Sierra, since you wanted to like talk about that.
They were just saying how some people were saying something as far as her bringing up Future, her not bringing up, she brought up Future? Did she bring up Future?
I don't think she.
It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. I mean, but we know where she was applying,
right?
I guess they wanted her to, be honest and tell her, or what fault she had and all this other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something.
Once you over something, that's it.
When you're done, you're done. You don't go back into that part of your life no more. That was a part of your life. You don't need to. You know exactly what happened. You don't need to keep reliving in bullshit. You just give people enough and then be like, I'm done. Y'all want people to keep reliving dumb shit. And I seen somebody comment under the post and was like, yeah, she still want Future. She don't want Future ass. She don't want
him. Yeah. Nah. But again, the way social media operates is people always have something to say. People behind closed doors always got something to say. Literally, if they were in person with these celebrities that they are like literally slamming, they would not say any of the stuff. Half of the stuff that they put out there, they would not say to somebody's face. I guarantee that.
I wish half of them would goddamn just shut the fuck up. Sorry for me cursing, y'all. I'm quite sure y'all know by now this is me.
Not everybody has to comment on everything. Like somebody put a picture up. If you stare at a picture more than a couple of seconds, you're going to try and find all fault in the photo.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to find any and everything to make that picture not great. Oh, look at her shoe. It's turned over. Oh, her toe hanging off. Oh, she ain't getting the fresh coat of nail polish. Look at that. It's scuffed. Who's that in the background? Why they doing this? So it's just like dissecting stuff that don't need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever they put out there, they were happy with it. Nobody was. When you post a picture, are you really looking all the way in the background? Nowadays, right? You have to.
I'm guilty because I do that with my regular friends.
Regular friends.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not well, regular friends. I do that with my friends. When they send me a picture and I be looking at the picture like, bitch, who this right here? And why is your hand so damn close? Who did Harpo? And they be like, damn, you all in the picture. Yep. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, you was there? How you know I was there? Because I can tell by this right here that this is where you was at. But to be honest with you, stuff like that is natural to me. Like, I can't help it. Like, I try not to do it, but it's like, I just have this investigative like eye. Be like, okay,
who you trying to find?
This? Right.
Oh, private eye. Oh. But I don't know. I feel bad for, these celebrities, but at the same time, it's like, look, this is what you signed up for. This is what you signed up for. It's gonna be people who's gonna try and get you. They're gonna come for you in any form or fashion. That's just the nature of the business.
But my thing,
but it still sucks though.
Right. So this is my thing. If she would have kept complaining about her life,
yeah,
where would she have ended up?
Not where she is right now. She would not have another kid.
Right.
She would not be happily married. She would just be in this bad space, just negative. There are a lot of celebrities who are in that negative, angry at the world. And where are they? Where are they?
And she chose not to repeat the cycle of what she has been going through for years, what relationship she has been in. She didn't. She decided, after Future. Okay, I really need to get myself together. Like, right. You don't want to keep repeating the same stuff over and over again. That's insanity.
Looking for a new outlet, but you're doing the same stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So what exactly is complaining? I looked it up. Because sometimes the definition be like, ooh, it says the expression of dissatisfaction or annoyance about something. And I added or someone at the end.
That's the complaining day in and day out, not trying to find no resolution to solve the problem. You want somebody else to solve the problem for you, and nobody else gonna do that because guess what? You're grown as fuck.
All day. Now, when you look at venting, they say venting is a brief release, like blowing off steam. So you say what you say and you move on. Whereas complaining is like all day, every day. You don't know what else to say. That was on point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Yes, you complain all day, man. To the point like your brain like reprograms itself. It rewires itself to literally just be negative.
Actually, people that complain, like I start to tune them out. Like they'll be talking about, I don't hear nothing they saying. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I have to.
Are you listening to me? Yeah.
Okay, what I say. That's how I test people. What I say.
And no, listen. So I hear you, so I can repeat everything you say. But listening, as far as comprehending and trying to dissect everything that you're saying, I'm like,
you don't want it to be, you don't want it to sink in because you want it to just go in and
because then you start taking on those other people's problems.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, and that's the issue that's something that we all need to understand. Once you become around people that like to constantly complain, constantly talk about what's not happening in their life, constantly discuss the trauma of why this thing ain't happening and all this other stuff, you start to take on their issues. That's not something you want. That's not good for your energy.
Right. I was that person at one point. I think everybody's gone through that where something big or bad happens and they just don't know how to like handle it. So the best thing that people do is talk. But when you start to keep talking to like every person that you run into, I don't care, somebody you was standing in line with at Dunkin' Donuts, and you just automatically just start talking about your problems. Every chance you get, you want to bring it up. It's like literally the goal is, okay, you can say what you got to say, vent, and then now find a solution. You can't find a solution, then let it go.
Right.
You be stuck. I was stuck before, and it's just like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. You make up in your mind, I don't want to do this no more. I'm done.
Right.
Tired of being tired. Your brain, can't even function. You can't even focus because complaining literally draws every piece of energy that you have out.
Exactly.
It's too much. Even your brain is, your brain doing too much. Like for real. So what is it about people who complain and why you think they can't stop? Can't stop.
It's comfortability. It's they're comfortable with doing that stuff. It's like you have to break yourself out of that cycle of complaining all the time. It's just like being in a bad relationship. You keep complaining about this relationship, but you're so comfortable with this behavior that you don't want to go nowhere.
Right. So that's a good point that you said. According to this article I'm looking at from themission.org, it says repeated complaining rewires your brain to make future complaining more likely. So over time, you find it's easier to be negative than to be positive, regardless of what's happening around you. So, like it says, complaining becomes your default behavior, which changes how people perceive you. So now they like, oh gosh, here she come.
Her complaining ass.
Oh my gosh. Like, hurry up, let's change the subject. Let's go. Look, I ain't gonna ask her how she doing. I'm just gonna say hi. Because the minute you say, hey, how are you? There's the opening. Nope, can't do it. Like, you literally gotta run for them people. And it's sad that you gotta do that. But these people don't give you no choice now. Woo! Always like, got something wrong.
Somebody, like, if I'm going through stuff, and I know I like to keep stuff in. That's just who I am. I'm trying to stop it. But people would literally, certain individuals would get mad, or a certain individual would get mad if I decide not to talk about it. And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it, because to me that's like that's like complaining, especially when I haven't fully, dissect what's happening. If my mind isn't clear about what's happening, I don't want to talk about it. It needs to be clear in my head. I need to move stuff in certain places so I can be like, okay, this is what's happening. I got a clear vision of what I need to do. Okay, now I can decide if I want to talk about this or not.
Yeah, it's true. And this article also says that research shows that most people complain once a minute during a typical conversation. You know how much you could do in one conversation? Let's say you was talking to somebody for 30 minutes. That's 30. Yeah. Woo. After that conversation, you be like, well, I need to go to bed.
Right.
You done soaked up every piece that I had.
Right.
And I woke up good.
It be like that. That's why I be like, man, you gotta watch who you deal with, and know when you gotta cut their ass off.
And it says it's also bad for your health. Complaining damages other areas of your brain. Research from Stanford University has shown that complaining shrinks the hippocampus, which is an area of the brain that's critical to problem solving and intelligent thought.
Intelligent thought.
So you wondering why you can't find a solution to the problem?
Because your ass complaining all the damn time.
Too much that your brain was like, look, I don't have the capacity to do this anymore. You done depleted it all.
Been complaining for 22 years.
Hello.
And wonder why your hypothalamus, whatever that thing is called, is shrinking.
Right. And look at this. It says damage to the hippocampus is scary, especially when you consider that it's one of the primary brain areas that's destroyed by Alzheimer's.
Speaking of that, you know these mother crunchers had a freaking cure for Alzheimer's and didn't say nothing.
All y'all black people, Alzheimer's. I'm done.
Alzheimer's, whatever you want to call it, but still.
They did?
Had it their entire time and did not say nothing.
Who? Who was they?
The government, of course. CDC, of course. Those people.
Oh, they in Atlanta. That's crazy. Like what?
Exactly. They let you know the government ain't nothing. That's why I'm telling you people. Let me tell you something. Another thing with complaining, right? So I'm not the most healthiest person in the world, but I am health conscious. I'm not stupid. Okay. So if you're somebody who has high blood pressure, your feet swelling, you got some eczema issues or whatever the issue may be, but you're constantly complaining about it, I'm like, hey, maybe you should just watch what you eat.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try a 2-week vegetable fruit diet and see if that changes up for you. Nobody said you had to do it the rest of your life. Yeah. But just try it to see what happens in that time. And you're like, I don't want to do that. Well, guess what? Stop goddamn complaining.
Because all you know is, but chicken, I'm going to miss chicken. I'm going to miss my meat. I'm going to need my stuff.
But nobody said you had to stop. It's just for that short period of time to see, hey, let me see how my body will react to not having any meat in my system for a while.
Yeah. But you know, that's how it is though.
It's crazy.
Everybody complains about something, but not trying to do any work.
Right. All the resolutions are out there. Yeah. You know what to do. And what kills me, and I have no disrespect. This is no disrespect to anybody that have self-help books. y'all selling people the same shit they already know.
I mean, it makes sense when you read it. You know, it kind of like makes you think.
But the thing is, I know. Let me be something. I'm a horrible budgeter, but I know what the fuck I need to do to budget.
Well, this is what everybody will tell you. You don't know because you're not doing it.
But that's the crazy part. I know, and it's just like I'm not ready to do that right now.
So why didn't you do it?
Because I just ain't did it.
How to wake you? Oh man!
And to be honest with you, it's not because I'm out here. Everybody know I'm not out here. Goddamn, blowing my money on dumb shit. I'm not doing none of that stuff.
Yes, you bought a whole. You ain't buy nothing.
Exactly.
I was trying to find something that you bought, but I couldn't even think of
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't go out here splurging. That's not something I do. I don't do that. But at the same time, every time I say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, some shit pop the fuck off, and I'd be like, why? Every time I try to get myself together, stuff popping off, and it delays me from doing what I need to do. Mm-hmm. But I know what I need to do. It's just that I haven't been able to do it the way I want it to be done. So, like I said, people have self-help books on relationships.
Yep.
They know this. They know. Wow. They just want. It's like you just want somebody to tell you it's okay to leave them because they're being mentally abusing to you. You know they're being mentally abusing to you. Why do you need somebody else confirmation to do that?
Because if that's all you know, that's what you're gonna do. But the thing
your homegirl told you that too, but you ain't want to listen to her.
You're not listening. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not going to take that info from your friends, your closest people. You're going to take that from a stranger who don't know you from nowhere. Use me as an example. Y'all would tell me the same stuff every day, and then so-and-so down the block, I don't even know them, was at the bus stop and said something. I was like, you know what? You right.
And I'd be looking at this motherfucker like,
really? I told you that 2 days ago.
I know that. I'd be like, really, bitch? Really? Did I not just say that the other day?
But that's what I'm saying.
I'd be talking, just be talking. What the
that's how I be feeling when I be trying to tell people stuff. But it always sounds better from an outsider. That's just what it is. Think about your kid. You tell your kid to stop, and then somebody they don't know come in their face and tell them to stop, and they're gonna stop.
Yeah, not that one.
It's it. Saying.
Not that one.
Or even if it wasn't like something like stop, what if it was like something good? I don't know. But again, like complaining is annoying. It's so draining, and some people just want to stay there. I don't want to stay there. This article also said, I didn't know this part of it, that when you complain, your body releases the stress hormone cortisol. I thought that was only when you stress. I didn't know.
That's how you get fat.
Cortisol shifts you into fight or flight mode. But I'm like, that sounds a whole lot like stress. So I guess complaining is stress, or it leads up to it because you keep thinking and talking about the same thing every day, all day, with every person that you run into every freaking day. The only time you're not doing that, complaining, is when you sleep. But then again, your dreams could be that.
Complaining in sleep.
Oh man. So that's a lot. That is, whew, I don't know. So this article also says there's a solution to complaining. What is it? There are 2 things you can do when you feel the need to complain. What do you think it is?
Not complain.
To cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you better count your blessings. You better count your happy. Think about the good stuff that's going on in your life. I don't know why I said your life like that. But you think about that stuff. That when you feel like complaining, shift your mindset and your attention to something that you're grateful for. Get you a gratitude journal. The top 5 things that went good today. There was no traffic. The bus wasn't stalled. I had free breakfast today. It was donut day on Friday.
And yeah.
She said, yeah. I ain't get my donut, by the way, but I ain't gonna complain. There's always next year.
But this the thing, right? Some people don't look at stuff with a deeper meaning. Or deeper, there's a reason why certain things happen, right? So just for example, I woke up late. Oh shit, woke up late. Now I'm gonna be late for work. But then as you're driving to work, guess what? You see a whole goddamn three-car parking.
Exactly.
That could have been your ass. You know what I'm saying?
So now you even rushing.
Right. Say if say if you didn't get you've been complaining that you didn't get this certain job. Maybe the job that you're supposed to have is waiting, and they're just waiting for somebody else to retire or to leave the company.
Yeah. But again,
you have to look at a lot of stuff with deeper meanings, people.
Nope, they're not doing that. They are not doing that. The second thing you can do instead of complaining, what it say, is to engage in solution-oriented complaining.
Still complaining.
I'm looking at an article. I said, according to the article, it says, in order to do that, you're complaining with a purpose. So it's like you're trying to find a solution. So you have a clear purpose. So before you complain, you know the outcome that you're looking for, right? You start with something positive, be specific, and end on a positive. Okay, I'm just going off of what the article said.
Okay.
So, clear purpose. If you can't identify a purpose, there's a good chance you just want to complain for its own sake. And that's the kind of complaining you should not do, right? If you start with something positive, what does it say? It may seem counterintuitive to start a complaint with a compliment. But starting with the positive helps the other person from getting defensive.
Whatever, child.
Hey, I'm just reading off this thing. See if it'll give me something else to say. Be specific. When you're complaining, it's not a good time to dredge up every minor annoyance from the past 20 years. We just said that. People living in the past, bringing up stuff that they already got delivered from, got healed from, whatever.
What Pastor Kerner used to say, you up here complaining about stuff that happened in 1975 and it's 2019. You complaining about why Tyrone left you back in 1985 and it's now 2019. Tyrone married.
What 10 kids?
And you still complaining about that? So wrong.
You still mad that somebody stole your dang bike? That bike gone.
Right.
And you got a new bike after that. Sorry, it ain't your beach cruiser that you had Friday.
Right. Right. Like, come on. You still complaining about that type of stuff. No.
But there are people who are like that. Like when you said that line, I wanted to talk about because my aunt told me that this weekend. You said, when you're talking to people and they start to bring up other stuff, you don't want to go back and relive that stuff. Because again, like you already went through it. You already like spent all them years complaining and stressing and all that stuff. And to tap back into that, going backwards, people. How you gonna do that? Now, why you want to go and do that?
Hey.
Nope.
No, you need to stop. Stop all that. Like,
that's noise. That's noise in your brain. All you doing is messing up your brain to the point where you're not gonna be able to focus. You're not gonna be able to do like the article said, problem solve. You ain't gonna be able to do your job. You need your brain, all of it, like all the neurons or whatever they are, to handle a task, for you to critical think and find solutions to everyday problems. It's one thing, like venting. That's the good side. You blowing off the steam, and now your head is clear. Focus on that. Try to vent more. Stop complaining. Let me tell you about Donna. Let me tell you what she did. Girl, yesterday.
And my thing is, if you mad at certain people, right, or you mad at a certain person, why keep getting mad at the stuff they do when you
every time
they're gonna make you mad?
I mean, I've been falling to that one. Every time.
And every time I tell you what I say, why you getting mad when you know they're gonna make you mad? You already know what was about to happen.
Yeah.
So don't even get mad. Just be like, oh, whatever. You know what? This you.
It's like you just got to make up in your mind, like when you see them or you talk to them or you text them, just know you already know what their response is gonna be. You already have the dang whole conversation dialogue written down or in your mind, like, okay, when I say this, he or she gonna say that, and then I'm gonna be like, but I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let them say something. I'm gonna let them finish talking. Because the minute I keep arguing with them, what it said? If you argue with a fool, they ain't gonna know which one the fool is. So shut up.
That's why I be silent.
I'm trying to learn it now, though.
I just be silent, child. I be like, mute.
Right, go on about your business. Let me eat my chips. Let me go over here and do this. Let me go polish my nails. Let me clean up while she's still going. Okay. Yeah, girl, then da-da-da. No, I ain't got the time or the energy to be messing with y'all and y'all complaining selves. Like, again, I said I've been there before. But when I complain, I'm really trying to figure out how to get out of it, or like how to end it, or how to make the situation better. Like, you can't change people.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever they are, at your job and your family, like, that's who they are. You cannot change them people. You just have to change yourself and how you deal with them. So if
Right.
you just need to like push back and not, pop up on certain, family functions, hey, do that.
Right.
Shoot, it'll keep you from keep rehearsing that thing in your brain. Nobody want to hear you. You wondering why nobody answer your calls when you call. That's why. Why y'all don't want to hang out with me no more? We used to do all this, and the third. Girl, just I've just been I've been busy and stuff, them kids, girl, they they got me busy, they got.
Child, let me tell you something, okay? Let me be very honest with y'all, okay? So I've been taking spirituality classes, African spirituality, ancestral communication, renewal, whatever. Not whatever, but So that takes a lot out of you. It really does. It doesn't, not in a bad way, but it requires you to be disciplined, and you gotta be in the moment. You gotta, be present. You have to. It's a lot when it comes to your energy and how you handle other people and how you decide to handle situations. I don't have time to deal with nobody bullshit. Do you understand me? like on some real stuff. Like, I'm taking this stuff so serious, like, for real. Like, that's why I'm drank today. I was out there with them yesterday. Like, it takes a lot out of you to be in that moment, to be in that space, to be taking all of that in. It's a lot. So imagine when people be complaining and they be having a negative energy. I really be blocking that shit, for like, seriously be blocking that shit, because I can't have it. I can't have your shit, and then I'm trying to practice. I'm trying to understand what's happening over here. That's too much going on for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, now a lot of stuff that be happening, I really be shoving that shit off my shoulders. I don't shove it off my shoulders to be like, I'll deal with that later. It's just that point I have to realize, like, a lot of things right now are happening for a reason. I'm going through this for a reason, or this is happening for a reason. What is the reason behind this happening? So I really look at stuff like that now, like, and it's crazy, like, crazy. But it is what, like I said, everybody have their own vice and how they deal with stuff. So you just got to find your healthy vice, and that's how you got to deal with it.
Facts. Word. I know for me, writing is therapeutic. Write that stuff down. Like, before I get ready to call, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I ain't gonna waste these people's time to sit here keep talking about the same. I'd rather write the thing down 50 million times, and then I see the pattern. Like, girl, you just said this last week. You just said this yesterday. You still on it? That's a you problem.
Right.
That's on you. You need to fix you, because that's probably what the next person gonna say every time you keep talking to them about the same old thing.
And another thing which y'all have to understand when y'all writing, when certain people are writing, watch what you're writing. You know what I'm saying? Because you forget, people will say, oh, the power's in the tongue. The power is also in the paper and pen too. When you write stuff down, go back and look at it years after you wrote it and see how much of that stuff, whether it was negative or positive, see how much of that stuff came to life. You would notice, like, damn, I gotta stop. Like, my thinking, and even though I put it on paper, like, a lot of stuff that you put down is like coming to, and you don't even realize it. And then until you find it and be like, oh shit, I actually wrote this into my life and I didn't mean to.
You better start writing $1 million checks into your life.
Hello. Good morning. God.
You better start writing that stuff down.
Be intentional.
I want a man that's 6 foot with a,
right? Because a lot of us, and I'm telling this to myself too. A lot of us women, I guess men do this too. I don't know, but a lot of us have written down what we want in a man, right? And sometimes what we asking for, we leave out details, and we be like, "You got this, but you ain't got this." But like, God damn it, I didn't write that down. I didn't write that down the correct way. Because you may be like, yeah, I want a man that's, he loves God, God-fearing man. He dark skinned. He got a job. He do this, who do that. But you ain't said you want that man to love you properly. You didn't say you want that man to know how to take control, be the man of the house, head of the household. You didn't say that you want this man to love your child or your kids. You ain't say, all you said was the stuff on the outside. You forgot about the stuff on the inside.
And that's the part that everybody misses. Like nowadays it's like, do you really want to check for appearance first?
Hello? Child.
Because I've seen, and I don't call people ugly. I say people that's not my type. I've seen them become like, dang, a couple years ago, nobody was checking for that, but then he got with so-and-so and look.
Mm-hmm.
And like, girl, you saw that? Yeah, I saw it. So it's like, hey, appearance is not like, to me, I don't know if it's like one of the things that, I mean, it's cool, to have, but at the same time, do you really want that to be like your main thing that you're looking for? Like, I'll take how you treat me over what you look like.
Like, and that, and it's funny, but it's funny you said it, because Friday I ran into some dude, right? And he was like, yeah, I could tell by your energy that you this, you that, you that. He said, and then he started talking about the JJ area. I could tell, I could tell you got a good. I said, let me tell you something, sir. That shit does not faze me, okay? Sex does not do shit for me. It's good, yes. It's good. Sex is good. I said, but at the end of the day, that does nothing for me by you talking about it. Like, it's to the point right now, I don't even want to have sex. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Like, I think my whole feeling is just out, like gone.
Because you have to understand who this person is. Again, like we talked about a couple episodes ago, that energy, that freaking soul tie stuff. Take on all that mess that this person brought. And when they go, you still battling that stuff.
And women hold it even more because we hold that stuff.
Hello.
That's why we be so jacked up.
Hello. If you see how the organ is, it's internal.
He's taking all that here. He got, think about all that DNA that was altered. From all the stress, all the baggage, all the whatever. All that shit is in this man's sperm, dog. He taking all that anger, all that drama, all that bullshit, and he putting all that shit into you. All of it going right into you. Whether if that's sperm or whether if this is energy wise, he's putting all that energy in you, and it's like, and then you wonder why you feeling bad afterwards. That's why.
That's crazy. That J cray.
Hello.
Y'all better get your life.
Good morning.
Literally, you better get your life
all the way together.
Don't be waiting until tomorrow, man. If you win today, worry about today. Too many times people worried about 10 days from now, future time, tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I got this going on. Oh my goodness. That today, you never saw it. A lot of people always focusing on the day before, yesterday. The past weekend. Let me tell you, girl, what had happened. Now my whole Monday is going to be effed up because this happened.
That's on Saturday.
Right.
And you let that come into Monday?
Been there, done that, said never again. Can't do that. Like, you have the power to walk away from a lot of stuff. The question is, do you want to?
No, because they're comfortable.
Oh, yeah. That's just, I ain't got no more time. Not today. You better get your life all the way. But all right. You got anything else on this?
No, just change your mindset, people. Just change your mindset. It's hard to break something that you've been doing all your life. Trust me, I know, because I've been trying to break myself out of it for years, and I think I'm doing okay.
Yep.
It's just that it's okay to have a human experience. But don't stay in it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Be like Geico. 15 minutes. That's all you got to be mad. Right. Move on. Moving right along.
Right. Don't stay in it. Just keep moving.
Yep. When I see myself getting that thing, I'm like, oh shoot, there it is. Dang. I screwed up. I was on a good foot. But you can redirect that. You have that power to redirect how you were about to think. Because you know what you're thinking. You thinking it. Stop your thinking. How do you do that? Distractions. Go read. Go ride your bike. Go run. Go watch a movie. Go laugh. Make yourself laugh.
Right.
Do like I did
all day.
Do like I did. Try to learn to dance for 2 hours. That's a distraction.
Yeah, right. You ain't
focus on trying to get that.
You ain't gonna think about nothing.
No. Mm-mm. So again, complaining drains you. It soaks up all your good energy. Don't do that. Think about the good stuff that is going on in your life. I don't care if it's one thing. Marinate on that one thing every day, all day. That's it.
All day by myself in the jail on the bed.
Hello. To be honest, the only people that should be complaining are the people that's in the worst case ever. People locked up somewhere. Those are the ones,
Kids don't know what they can't really dissect complaining, venting, whatever.
Exactly. Locked up. People who are enslaved, on the streets, whatever. Like people who have crazy bad situations and they don't have the means to get out. Those are the ones that's complaining. People like us, we all work, we get money weekly, bi-monthly, whatever the case is. We can handle it. So again, finding a solution is a better option than complaining about it. Okay? Use your doctor. They know everything else about you. Shoot, vent to them. That's what I do. That's a free therapy session. Hello.
They probably gonna tell you, and they probably gonna tell you, stop complaining.
Exactly. They're gonna tell you straight up. You didn't have to pay nothing. That's preventative care. Preventive care? Yeah. Preventive, yeah.
Do some meditation.
That too.
Go to the river. I've been doing that. Go to the river.
Listen to ocean noises.
And it's so soothing. Like, oh my God. If it wasn't so many bugs out there, like seriously, if it wasn't so many bugs, I would be out there all day. Do you hear me? This girl is crazy.
I bet you they just got calm. Go listen to Infinite Waters.
Yeah, diving deep once again. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. With the cat down the road. Shout out to Ralph Smart.
On YouTube, Infinite Waters, that dude is super dope.
Yo, with Ralph, it's at first when you start listening to him, you're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, because she was doing my hair, was it 2 years ago? She had this playing and I was like, what in the world? And I actually started listening. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, all right.
He dope.
It puts a lot of things into perspective, like everything that you think about and how you handle stuff, yeah. Change your thinking, people. Stop the thinking, stop the worrying, stop the stressing. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know. Been there. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can't do it no more. I've been there how many years?
You only get there when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Exactly. Is you there yet? Are we there yet? Are we at I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired because I was sick and tired 2 weeks ago and sick and tired 3 years ago. Now I'm sick and tired again. You ain't ready. You're not over it. No, because you're still talking about it. If you keep talking about something that you think you're over, you're not over it. Because you wouldn't talk about it if you was over it. Y'all better catch this wave.
Catch it, caught it, and put it in the pocket.
Hello. Zip that Jane up, burn it. I don't know. Let it go. You better take a road trip by yourself up in the mountains where you ain't got no service. Hello, on your phone, so you ain't got to read stuff and read into stuff. Put your phone away. Unplug for a little bit. Bet you stop complaining. Right. Again, social media, these folks, not everybody's up there all happy in their lives. Nobody is posting their worst part of their lives. It's all the highlights, all the good stuff. Okay? Remember that. You think this person got it going on. Okay, you don't know what they had to go through to get to where they at. So stop it. You better take your situation and make it great. Exactly. I don't care if you're working at the dollar store. You better work until you get to your next thing. Get it right. Okay, people. Thanks for listening to us. We appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you again. Thank you. We love you all. We really do. The salt of the earth. I swear you are.
I don't know what she's saying. Go to bed. The girl's Keita, Miss B, the 415 podcast.
Oh, yes. And you can find us on Google Podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, YouTube. Yes, so I've been wanting to say this, what Kamara be saying, comment and subscribe below on YouTube. You can follow us on IG at the 415 Pod. You can follow us on Facebook, the 415 Podcast, or is it Pod? You can also follow us on Twitter at the 415 Pod. Follow us, subscribe, post, share, whatever. Let us know, if you want to come on the show, if you want to be a guest, if you got topics that you want us to discuss, we would gladly be so. Be glad to do so.
Yes. And I believe we are on radio.com as well. So, yeah, we're trying to get out there on multiple streams. So,
yes.
Check us out, y'all. Again, peace out.
Bye, guys.
Bye.